Hello, how you doing? Welcome back to some more Football Manager 2023 and another part of the Journeyman with Real Madrid. Today we take on Real Sociedad in the final game of our league season as we're looking to get Kylian Mbappe to 100 goals. And then, of course, we have the big one, the Champions League final versus Lazio, and our chance to have a quadruple in charge of Real Madrid. It is going to be unbelievable, and fingers crossed we can pull it all off today. Leave a like if you have been enjoying. We're right at the end of season 12 and still enjoying it just as much, if not even more, than on day one when we took over Kidderminster Harriers. We've had an incredible run to the end of the season. We have beaten Celta Vigo 3-1, Vinicius Junior, Angelo and Johnny Ballesteros scoring there. We then drew 0-0 at home to Sevilla. It wasn't a great performance, and Kylian Mbappe missed a penalty, 5.9 average rating there. We then beat Sporting Gijón 3-0 with Jeremy Doku and Kylian Mbappe on the score sheet. Mbappe with 2. And then we beat Atletico Madrid in the Madrid derby 3-0. Kylian Mbappe, both goals for him, and Alan Korobov as well. That means that we are first in La Liga. We'd already won La Liga in the last episode. We're on 98 points, 112 goal difference, and the chance to get over 100 points in this match. If we win it, then we will finish on 101, which will be brilliant. Squad performances then. Top goal scorer is Kylian Mbappe with 97 from 61 starts. He's got 3 goals to get to 100. 27 there for Angelo, 21 for Vinicius Junior, and 10 each for Ballesteros and Korobov. Top assists is Angelo with 30. 27 there for Vinicius Junior, 21 for Mbappe, 20 for Moretti, and 17 for Tchouaméni. And then top average rating was an 8.16 for Kylian Mbappe, although Vinicius Junior, Angelo, Korobov, they're all massively up there as well. Right then, here we go then. Final match of the La Liga season. Let's see if we can get a final victory. We can get Kylian Mbappe to 300 goals. And you would imagine that if we win both of the matches today, then he will get 200 goals. He's on average scored more than 1 goal a game. But we will find out. Matteo Rizzo will start in goal. Ramadani, Bose, Korobov and Missy Botto will start in defence. Mohamed Abdel Latif will start in defensive midfield with Aurelio Tchouaméni and Fabio Moretti in the middle of the park. Angelo and Vinicius Junior will, of course, support their boy, Kylian Mbappe up top. Here we go then. Final match or league match of the season. The final domestic game of Kylian Mbappe's career is about to begin. So here we go. Let's see what we can do. Real Sociedad are 4th in La Liga. They've had a very good season. This is probably the toughest match we could have ended off with, other than maybe Barcelona, I suppose. So it could be a real struggle. We could well lose today, and that would be a real shame. And, you know, we don't want to do that going into the final against Lazio later this episode. We want to go into it full of confidence and ready to perform. And that's exactly what we're going to be trying to do and trying to achieve. Here's Korobov, gets it to Missy Botto. Moretti forward, and it's Kylian Mbappe already running on to the end of it. It's Mbappe with a chip. Oh, he hits the bar. And it goes back in by Angelo, but it is cleared. But Kylian Mbappe, within a minute, had a chance to get one of those 3 goals that he's going to need in today's episode. Oh, if he doesn't get it now, that could be the reason why, because it hit the bar rather than just dipped under it. But Real Sociedad, they have stuff to play for. They obviously want to win today to secure 4th place and Champions League football for next season. So that's the thing. We kind of don't have anything to play for. We've got this false thing in Football Manager of getting that 100 goals, but the players don't know that it's Project 100. And equally with the points, you know, we want to get 100 points this season. Angelo gets it forward to Kylian Mbappe. Oh, it's a heavy touch. Oh, maybe it's not going to happen. This would be devastating if he didn't get it. Here's Korobov, gets it to Missy Botto. Now to Korobov. Back to Bose. Bose on the ball. Ramadani. Highlights still continuing. That's forward to Angelo. Angelo into Kylian Mbappe, who scores. It's 1-0. Oh, that was brilliant from Kylian. Brilliant from Angelo as well. And that's his 31st assist, which is ridiculous. And, well, Ramadani was the initiator of all of that. And Kylian Mbappe scores. It's 1-0, exactly what we want. And Kylian Mbappe is just 2 goals away from 100 for the season, which I don't think will ever be matched. Certainly in my YouTube time, I've never ever had a player get that close to 100, and we probably will never have one again. We have had a Football Manager update actually before I've recorded this. Football Manager has updated, so that is something that we need to consider potentially. That maybe our tactic won't work, maybe Mbappe won't be so overpowered at the age of 36. So this really could be the last opportunity that he gets. And, well, here's Garcia McNulty. But Angelo gets it back. Here's Mbappe. Now to Tchouaméni, forward to Angelo. Mbappe needs to do some running. Here he goes. But it was, unfortunately, cut out. And now Real Sociedad are on the counter-attack here. Korobov comes over to cover beautifully there. Missy Botto, Vinicius Jr. And look at the run that Missy Botto has made. Look at the run. But Mbappe is going to get there first. Mbappe has a chance. And he puts it into the back of the net. Number 99 of the season for Kylian Mbappe after 55 minutes. And surely now he's going to hit Project 100. And yeah, he just woke up. All of a sudden, the keeper made a mistake and he passes it into the back of the net and he's on for a perfect hat-trick here if he can get a header. Oh, now then, Canario into the middle, header away by Korobov, but Mbappe cuts it out. But it's a good tackle from Real Sociedad. They're still pushing, but Mbappe chases and he wins it back. Look at him, all the way back at left back. He is about to retire. He's 36 years old. He is still the world's best, it has to be said. Here's Korobov. Korobov now on the ball. Gets it to Missy Botto. Forward now to Vinicius Jr. Vinicius Jr. loses it, but Abdel Latif wins it back. Angelo has a chance. It's going to go into Mbappe here. Is this going to be it? It is! It's the moment. Project 100 for Kylian Mbappe. Can you believe it? Oh, 100 goals this season for Kylian Mbappe. He's brought it up with a hat-trick on the final day of the season. And Angelo has got 2 assists in there as well. It really has been unbelievable what he has managed to achieve. Angelo's going to come off. We're going to put on Ballesteros. Doku is going to come on as well. Moretti is going to come off for Abraham Lopez. We want to start getting ready for the Champions League final now. So we're going to make a cap 5 at this 70-minute mark. Rest a lot of those players that were feeling the effects. And now we can relax. Kylian Mbappe has got his 100 goals. I'm confident that we can beat Lazio in the final to get the quadruple and give him the best possible send-off. He's still pressing, trying to get another 4-goal stint this season. I think top hat-trick is what they used to be called on a previous game. Don't know what they're actually called in real life. But, yeah, this is good football from Real Sociedad. Good play. And now they're pushing forward. They've been patient. They've got a chance. And it's a wonderful save from Rizzo. Be nice for him to get another clean sheet. He's not conceded in the last few games. So, would be very nice. Mbappe into the middle. Korobov with the header, side netting. But, I mean, that's the other thing. Mbappe has assisted 21 or something. So he's actually had 121 goal contributions this season. And, that's a big hole to fill next year. Doku into Lopez, hits the post. It almost fell to Kylian there for 4. But, yes, it feels good. It does feel good. It feels right. 3 minutes of added time. And we are going to end off the season. Surely we're not going to concede in the last 10 seconds of the year and lose Rizzo's clean sheet here. It's into the middle. It is headed away. It is a chance, though. It's for Ray, off over the bar. And I think that will be that. And it is. Full-time whistle is blown. 3-0. We beat Real Sociedad. And we end the season with 101 points. I don't think that there's going to be anything that we can do to top this season. It is. I think somebody said it in the comment section last time. I just want to get the person right. Gavin, of course. He said best season ever, and let's take into account that you had to rebuild this squad. Yeah, we did. We came to this club. They were £2.5 million over the wage budget, and we shipped out a load of the dead wood and brought in some fresher blood, but not much of it, because we couldn't. And yeah, we have done a great job here. And yeah, it is something I'm very, very proud of. It's I've got to be putting it up there with some of my best achievements in Football Manager history, especially if we can pull off the quadruple. There seems to be an XG table now, which is interesting. I don't remember seeing that on this screen before, but there you go. So yeah, we're plus all of that by the looks of it. Cool, 101 points this season, and more than double the goal difference of Barcelona. A goal difference of 115. Rizzo, 24 clean sheets for him. Chechu is an interesting one, 24 years old. He's going to be a very, very interesting goalkeeper over the next few years. Surely he's going to become the best. But Kylian Mbappe, top goal scorer, 65 in the league, 15 player of the matches, an 8.27 average rating. Angelo's top assists as well. And we're pretty low down on the yellow card scale. Missy Botto's 8th on that with 9 yellow cards. But generally, we're a very well-behaved team. Let's go and finish it all off and win the quadruple against Lazio, shall we? Okay, pretty much an unchanged team for this final. I did spend a little bit of time between matches renewing a lot of contracts, and we're making a massive saving, saving over £100,000 on certain people's contracts, like Vinicius Jr. Angelo's on 450 grand a week. We've managed to get him down to something like 225,000. So we're making some massive savings, and hopefully this is going to lead towards a nice sort of rebuild over the summer. Of course, with Mbappe going, we're going to need to think about, well, how do we replace those goals? Johnny Ballesteros is going to be the one that takes over that mantle up top, I would think. I think he could definitely score 30 or 40 goals next season. He's probably not going to score 100, but he can lead the line next year. And I'm excited to see what he manages to do with that. But yeah, here we go then. Final match of Kylian's career. Obviously, a chance to win the quadruple, which never really comes around too often. And I don't think I've ever completed the quadruple in Football Manager. So I might be wrong with that. But yeah, this is a special moment for me as well, if we can pull it off. And here it is, the Champions League final. Let's enjoy it. Oh, why's the music gone off again? Oh, that's so annoying. That is so annoying. Well, right. Might as well just get into it. It's so glitchy, and I don't really know why it is that happens, but it is what it is. Let's get ourselves into the final, and hopefully we can play at our best. We're well rested, which never happens. You know, usually we're struggling off playing 3 days ago, but this is a positive start for Lazio, and that's a terrible tackle from Missy Bono. It could well be a Penno Jeff at the start of this Champions League final, and it's very, very tight. It's very, very tight. Luckily for us, it's no penalty though, but still a free kick in a very, very dangerous position, and Missy Bono will definitely be put it through the ringer if this goes in. It's a good cross, it's a header, and it's a good save from Rizzo. Whew! Pellegrini had the header there, and, well, Lazio certainly have started perhaps the brighter of the two teams. Here's Rizzo, gets it to Bose now. Bose on the ball, gets it to Moitas. Moitas to Bose. Obviously, we had to bring in Moitas for the suspended Ramadani. I don't know if you'll remember from last episode, Ramadani got sent off in the semi-final against Manchester United, so he has missed the final. Vinicius Jr. gets it to Missy Bono on the left-hand side. Can he redeem himself for that horrible foul before? He's still going. Here's Vinicius Jr. and it is lost. And I have to say, Lazio have been the better team so far. It is cleared, but here's Angelo. Gets it to Kylian Mbappe. Great save. Of course, it will be Mbappe's last professional match. He might come back for things like testimonials and such in the future. Don't actually know if that's a thing, whether retired players come back, but it would be cool if they did, but now I'm thinking about it, maybe not. And here he is. Can he score on his final game in the Champions League final? Yes, he can. And he puts us 1-0 up. His 101st goal of the season. Vinicius Jr. with the assist. And it's now Lazio 0, Real Madrid 1 in the final of the Champions League. And it's against the runner play. It was a good interception from Vinicius Jr. And Mbappe got into the position. He stuck it into the bottom left corner. And it is 1-0 to Real Madrid. We are going to have a little look at Lazio if we can. Possibly at half time. And see if they actually won their league. Although we can click there. They did win Serie A. That is awesome that Lazio have won Serie A. So they are definitely a team to be reckoned with. You know, two champions of their division taking on each other in the Champions League final, and neither of which are from England. You know, England have absolutely dominated this competition over the last few years. So it is quite unbelievable, really, that there isn't an English side in the final. So let's keep that going, and hopefully we can win in this second half and get two hands on the trophy. That's the plan anyway. Moretti not having the best of games. Although Abdel Latif is having a worse game. So we're going to do some switching of the roux. Angelo not playing well either. So we're going to put Johnny Ballesteros on that right-hand side. Lopez on through the middle. Moretti is going to be our Carolero. And yeah, we've got 20 minutes to go. We've got Stanciu as well to potentially come on, but yeah, it's going to be nervy this. 10 more minutes to go. Do we go defensive? I don't think we do. 4 minutes of added time. I think we're going to do it, folks. Yes, we have. Oh, the music went straight off. What's all that about? But there you go. We have won the Champions League. We have reached the pinnacle, you would say. The only thing bigger than winning the Champions League is winning the World Cup, in my opinion. And that is absolutely massive. It was a great team performance. we got that goal early on and then defended it throughout. A bit of an anticlimax, I suppose, after the season we've had to win 1-0. But that is a testament to how incredible we have played this season. We have won the Champions League and completed the quadruple. And that is unbelievable. And it's all thanks to that man. Number 6, leading the line, 101 goals this season. That is incredible. I'm delighted for everyone. It's taken a lot of hard work. Very good. Of course, we are getting a new left back in the summer. Was it Uboto or somebody from Newcastle on a free transfer? So we have already got some signings lined up. There's the famous quadruple. Come on. And, of course, next season we will be in the Super Cup, which will be nice. There you go. We lift the Champions League. We received 17.24 million just for winning that match. There's all of the medals for the players. Obviously, lots of players in matchday squads. 25 medals have been handed out. We are now on the Hall of Fame as one of the top English managers. I don't really know where it puts us 9th, so that's interesting. We could probably finish 2nd by the end of our career, you would think. But yeah, some great names on there, of course. Interestingly enough, Leeds United did sack Marco Rose at the end of the season. So I feel like we were blessed with the amount of time that we had. You know, he finished 8th, which was better than what we managed the previous season. Of course, we won the Europa Conference League as well. But yeah, we've won 2 European trophies in a row. We've been praised by the Real Madrid supporters. The board are happy with that as well. They did win it twice in a row back in the late 2020s. But yes, the last 3 years have been won by English clubs. Mbappe shines in the final match of his career. He scored the winning goal. Newcastle are apparently watching Tim Bose. Anything else there? Leeds received that. Oh, Nat Wallbank, who, by the way, has scored 6 goals in 25 starts for Castilla. We did send him out to Castilla, didn't we? But yes, we win the Champions League. You could say a bit of an anticlimax, but it's a clean sweep of all of the competitions this season. We have won everything on offer. Our manager profile, surely we are, 4.5-star manager now. We've won the Champions League. I think we can safely say we'd get any job that we went for at this point. But yeah, there's nothing particularly interesting. As I say, I'm not going to actively look for jobs, but if something like the Bayern Munich job or the Juventus job did become available and Juventus is insecure, we could potentially jump ship over to Italy and go and have a fun season or 2 over there, rebuilding their pretty old squad as well. So, you know, that's where we're looking. If the Juventus job was to become available, that is. But other than that, we are ready and round to go. I don't know, Jurgen Klopp could well be leaving Liverpool as well, so that could be a job that pops up and maybe piques our interest should it become available. But yeah, it's been an unbelievable season, and I'm really glad that I've had you guys to come along with me on this journey. And tomorrow we will be back. I haven't decided if I'm going to do a full-on transfer special yet, because we haven't really been given that much money to play with. We've been given 25 million in the transfer budget, nothing in the wage budget. We've been given the task to reduce that down again this season, which is why I've went ahead and tried to get a load of these contracts sorted out so that we can hopefully make some signings. So, to be honest, I think we'll just be back tomorrow with whatever the first matches of next season, which will probably be the Super Cup, to be fair. And I'll talk you through the transfers at that point. I might record a couple of little clips, you know, when Mbappe retires and splice those into tomorrow's episode. But it won't be your full-on transfer special because we kind of don't have anything to spend. We're just going to be hopefully rebuilding what we've got, bringing in a few more of the young players next season. But that is that. What an unbelievable year. I mean, perhaps we push on and we do the season review now, because we won't be doing that tomorrow. You can see goal scoring records are plenty. 26 goals in the UEFA Champions League. Vinicius Jr. has the most assists. Very good. Most player of the match records. That's ridiculous. He's won player of the season. He's won the Golden Boot. Korobov won the young player. That's a nice one to win for him. We've got the dream team, pretty much all of them. This is ridiculous. He's won goalkeeper of the year. Vinicius Jr., of course, has done very, very well. Bose commits his future to us. Moretti wins new 2-year deal. So there you go. Lots and lots of players have reduced their contract. Let's have a look at the finances now. There you go. We've now reduced it pretty much by $500,000, and that's just with those guys. We have got more on the way, hopefully. And I mean, the Vinicius Jr. one, he's signed the same length contract, just took a pay cut. Hopefully it'll all go well. Right, let's continue on and see if it now gives us our season review. Let's see. I'm expecting it to appear. There we go. Right, 4 trophies in the bag. That's what we like to see. Oops. New arrivals we want to look at first. So Kylian Mbappe, of course, absolutely wonderful. Abdel Latif was brilliant as well, as was Johnny Ballesteros when he played. He had 28 substitute appearances. We didn't have the heart to start him ahead of Kylian in any match. He played every one of our 63 matches this season. Ridiculous. So, of course, La Liga, we absolutely dominated. 101 points, 115 goal difference. We won the Champions League as well. Won the Copa del Rey and then won the Super Copa. Moments to remember. Biggest win was 10-1 over Almeria. Match to remember was 2-0 away from home to Barcelona. That was a brilliant match, and that really showed that we were ready to win the title. And goal of the season was Kylian Mbappe's lovely goal, apparently, as he scores a 31-yard free kick. That was quite unbelievable, actually. Shall we have a little look at this? I don't often do this, but this free kick was incredible. And we won this match 6-0. And this was one of his ridiculous 4-goal games. And look at that. I mean, that's just stupidly good. The finances, less sponsorship, but much more broadcast revenue, corporate and hospitality, competition prize money went up, and match day commercial revenue. Mbappe sold a ridiculous number of shirts, as does Angelo, Vinicius Jr., Tchouaméni and Jeremy Doku, interestingly enough. And there's our best team of the year: Rizzo in goal, Missy Botto, Bose, Korobov and Ramadani, Abdel Latif in defensive midfield, Moretti and Tchouaméni in the middle, with Angelo and Vinicius Jr. starting behind Kylian Mbappe up top. Lots of new records, and you can have a feast your eyes over them. History in the making. A truly impressive season for Real Madrid really began to gain traction in the middle of the campaign. They are deservedly champions. And there's our manager timeline. I want to see how much of it is actually Real Madrid stuff already. There's Leeds. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. So we left Leeds. And you can see we did a load of good stuff. Records tumble to Mbappe, 101 goals. Broke a season record that stood since 2015-16. And there it is. That is where we're going to leave it for this episode. So if you have enjoyed it, give it a big thumbs up down below. Subscribe for plenty more Football Manager videos. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.